So question, what are you going to do? Now that you leveled up, now that you did all your grinding and everything is done and you reached the pinnacle where you wanted to be, what are you going to do? Are you going to fall off? Or are you going to grind more? I'll be honest with you. I try and grind 24/7 no matter what I'm doing. If I'm on my phone, I'm grinding. My wife can ask me, hey, what are you doing? I'm working on a commercial. Hey, what are you doing? I'm working on my book. Hey, what are you doing? I'm working on a different book. Hey, what are you doing? I'm working on putting something out for my company that I own. What I'm saying is that the same hunger that you had, the same desire that you had, the same passion that you had to get to the top, to get to your pinnacle, to get to where you wanted to be at, you have to have double that passion, triple that passion, double that desire, double that passion to maintain and to grow and to prosper. We cannot just stop. We have to understand that once we get to where we wanted to be, it's the end of the beginning. We cannot sit down and say, oh, I made it. There got to be levels to this thing. You have to level up. You have to say, okay, I got phase 1 done. What's phase 2? How can I grow more? How can I be more? What else can I do? How can I prosper? How can I have longevity? How can I sustain this thing? How can I keep on pressing through? What can I do? We have to be forward thinking. We have to have what I call a Pauline thought process. When we look at Paul in the Bible, he wrote most of the books in the New Testament. And that's how we have to be. We have to switch that thing up and change that thing up. He went from Saul to Paul for a reason. That's what you have to do. You have to switch it up. You have to do it better. You have to be more innovative. You have to be forward thinking. You have to process. You have to go through. You have to say, what can I do that nobody else is doing? What can I offer that nobody else is offering? You cannot just sit there and live in a lap of comfort because now you made it. You can't do that. Where I'm from, there was a company that sold 2/3 of their businesses. There was a gas station chain with convenience stores. What they didn't realize is that the lifestyle that they were able to have was afforded because of the money that was coming from those businesses. Only thing they looked at was the lump sum money that they were going to be getting. Once they got that lump sum money, they blew through it. And now they're struggling because even though they still own 35% of the company, they're not making the money they were making before. So why am I saying this to you? Never settle, never get comfortable, never get laid back, never say, okay, I have arrived. What else can I do? We cannot be like the man in the Bible that said, you know what? I got too much here. I'm going to tear down this barn and I'm going to build up another barn much bigger. I'm going to put everything I have in here and I'm going to relax. He was told, thou fool, this night your life is required of you. We cannot go out like that. We have to always be thinking. We have to always have an understanding that anything that we have can be taken away from us. We have to switch up our mindset, switch up our thought process, and say, what can I do better? What can I learn? How can I enhance what I have? How can I enhance my products? How can I do things that have never been done before? We have to make our money work for us when we're sleeping. The whole end game is not that we forget that we get paid on a certain day, but the whole end game is what are we leaving for our children's children's children. I'm grinding for a reason. I'm grinding for a purpose, and it's not for me. All my grind, all my passion, all my heart, all my love, all my desire is so my kids don't have to work for anything. So my grandson don't have to know what it is to struggle. So my kids don't have to know what it is to struggle. I know what it is to struggle. I know what it is to be homeless. I know what it is not to have anything. I know what it is to wonder where the next meal is coming from. I don't want any of that for my kids. I don't want any of that for my grandson. I don't want none of that. So I get up every day and I grind. I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I get my grind down from 3 o'clock in the morning until I go to bed. There is no excuses. There is no reason why you can't do anything. There's no reason why you can't grind. I don't have a car. I don't care. If you have feet and you have a smartphone, you can grind every single moment on your smartphone. Put away those things that's not going to help you. Put away those things that make no sense. It's time to take a self-evaluation of your life, a self-evaluation of your plans, and say, what can I do? What must I do to be better? We have to be better. And once we get better, we can't just keep it to ourselves. We have to motivate, encourage, and show other people how to eat too. We gotta do this thing together. We have to keep on grinding. We have to keep on pushing. We have to keep on reinvesting in ourselves. Reinvesting in what happened. Look at everything and say, okay, this worked the first 3 months. This worked the first year. But what can I do better? Is it still working? Do I have to switch up everything? What can I do to be more? How can I grow more? How can I grow my brand? How can I grow my name? You know, I heard somebody say something that JC said in the song. He said, I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man. You are a business. You are an entity. It's time to do this thing. Be ready. The next time I come on, we're going to talk about why it's important to have an LLC and what an LLC can do for you. I want you guys to do some homework. I want you to think about what I want in life, what I want to accomplish in life. What's the legacy that I want to leave when I'm not here anymore? What do I want people to think about me when they think about me? I want you to write that down. I want you to think about, what am I good at? What can I do? What do I do that I know nobody else does it better than me? And then think, how can I make money off of this? Live long. I want you guys to be blessed. I want you guys to prosper. I want you guys to understand, it doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter where you're at now. What matters is that you have to have a vision. You have to write the vision down and make it plain, so everybody that sees it will run with you. And I'm going to say something that's going to shock some people, that might get some people upset. But it's time to put these things to rest. Get yourself people that believe in you. Sometimes it's addition by subtraction. And I know some people don't want to hear that, but the truth is the truth. You can't walk with cement boots and expect to go far. If somebody always pushing you down and not believing in you, they don't care for you to succeed. It's time to do this thing. I'm with you to the end. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I thank you. Much appreciations, much love. Always be strong, always be blessed, always, no matter what, believe in yourself. Your motivation comes from you and nobody else. You should not need somebody else to motivate you to the greatness that's in you. Get your greatness and pull it out of you. Make that list. And next time I get together with you guys, we're going to talk about the LLC, okay? Be blessed.